Hello everyone, I'm Rob Mithra. As always, I want to start by saying thank you to everybody who shows the series such great support. It's very humbling, and today, in this episode, I want to pass a question off to you. This settlement event, I find myself at a loss. I have two choices that I could do. I met with one in the event, as you'll see, but I could see the merit in going in another direction. So I ask you, to glaive or not to glaive? That is the question. I could be convinced either way, and you'll see in the settlement event exactly what it is I'm talking about and why. But I'm very interested in everyone's feedback, so hopefully everyone comments. This video came up kind of quick I want to make it as fast as I could to get this question out so you guys can affect what happens on the next hunt. So again, thank you so much. It's very humbling, and help me out, could you? Alright, settlement event time. Whew, I've done a little bit of planning. As you can see, I've got everything all laid out here. We just need some luck. I'm not a super lucky person when it comes to settlement events, but if we could have some good luck, I think this will be a really good settlement event. This dice roll means a lot. So, here we go. Second card. So what I do is shuffle this. It's very tense. There's a lot of things that could throw a lot of wrenches into our plans here. But we've shuffled this up a couple times. Draw the second card. Come on. Oh, there's woo. One. Oh, hunt reenactment. Okay, here we go. Hunt reenactment. All right, what do we got here? Nominate the group's favorite survivor to play the hunter. Nominate your least favorite survivor to play the monster. Pick one monster from the settlement list of defeated monsters. Okay, so we need to... we're going to pick favorite... Oh no. Who is our favorite? And our least favorite. Well, let's pick someone. Let's pick someone original. Who do we have out here? Wit. Wit's one of the originals. We'll pick him as our favorites. And then least favorite? I don't even know. I don't know. Who's least favorite? We'll just pick someone, I don't know, who was just born, I guess. I don't know. No, he's a good one. Who's the least favorite? This is so ridiculous. Okay, come on. Hayden. No, he's good. Chase, Luke. Hessen, Clayton, Kenna. Where's all those? Where's the newest people who were just born? Where are they? Rob, right? This is, so they have Rob, Nolan, Natalie. Yeah, so here's the new people. We'll just pick... Pick Nolan. Sorry, Nolan. You're my least favorite because I've never used you in anything. So, whatever, I guess. What a ridiculous concept here. Okay, so Wit, one of our oldest survivors. And Nolan, one of the newest survivors, right? I guess that makes sense. Your favorite would be the ones you've saved forever. I don't know. All right, there we go. We picked them. Now, Oh, now we roll. Oh, we have to pick what is it? So we pick someone from the... What's possible here? Costume clause, draw real blood, and the hunter falls. The survivor nominated to be the hunter is dead. Survivor nominated to be the monster gains the monster claw fighting style. Okay. That's on a 1 to 3 with C. Is the monster a nemesis? So, no. If the monster falls, silencing the crown, sickening crack. The survivor nominated to be the monster dies. The survivor nominated to be the hunter sets their insanity to 0. Okay, let's see if it... Yes. A glorious synchronized performance. Both nominated survivors gain the following ability. Fated battle. At the start of the showdown, with the picked monster gain +1 speed. Okay, that's not super great either. What do we got here now? 8, 9, or 10. Is the monster a quarry monster? So no. The fight reaches a fever pitch. The settlement hangs on every moment after the hunter finds the monster. As the monster feigns death, the hunter gains the last man standing fighting art. Through the performance, settlement, heroic movement, the settlement phase, all departing survivors gain survival up to the settlement's survival limit. Okay. I don't know. I guess we'll just pick a quarry and hope to roll a little bit high, I guess. Whatever. We're just going to pick a quarry monster. So we're going to hunt reenact with the antelope here. Good. Whatever. Come on. Just roll kind of high. A 3. Okay, that kills someone, right? Who dies? So the custom claws draw blood. And the hunter falls. Nominated hunter is dead. So this person gains fighting claws. Monster claw fighting style. Good. Okay. So Wit's dead. Whatever. I think we gained an endeavor, right? Now I gotta check graves. Okay, Wit, you're dead. Wit, dead. It was a long time coming for you, Wit. Okay, there we go. I had Wit set aside because I was going to actually use him, but I guess that's what happens when you've been around for so long. You're eventually going to die, right? So he's dead. Makes sense. No one here was an orator of death. Makes sense that he would just go kill someone in a reenactment. Okay, let me check graves here. I think we get 2 endeavors when they die during the settlement event. Graves. Survivor during the hunt, you gain 2. When survivor during the settlement, you gain 1. Okay, so we gained ourselves an extra 1. Whatever. And you got Monster Claw fighting style. Good for you, Nolan. Monster Claw fighting. Or Monster Claw fighting art. My bad. I don't know why I said fighting style. Monster Claw. You know what? I'll pull it up if I can find it real quick. Monster Claw, come on. There we go. Monster Claw. So, yep. Fist and Tooth gain +1 accuracy, +1 strength, and savage. Neat. We already have a Monster Claw specialist. Now we have multiples. I'm just going to leave the fighting arts there. Probably going to have to draw from them. Actually, you know what? I'll grab disorders as well. Good. Done. So these are the returning survivors. I had them out just in case something happened from the settlement. Doesn't look like anything's going to happen with the settlement event. So, alright. Cool. Was this the hunt? No, this was the one I discarded. Okay. We're done with that. Whew. Alright. Now let's get down to brass tacks here. Let's start with this settlement event. Here we go. We are now Lantern Year 22. Flip this over. So, we have 1 pelt in storage, and one's... let me see if I have pelt any left here. If there's any pelt left, I'll use the pelt here to represent it. There's no pelt left in the resource deck. Okay. Oh, also, I took out the beefsteak and the muscly gums that I was supposed to take out from the showdown. Because I overkilled the monster. I shouldn't have gotten those 2 extra crit resources, so I discarded them. Alright, so we have 2 iron, 11 scrap, 1 pelt, and small hand parasites, which is an organ. So, that's our storage. Not much of stuff. The 11 scrap is worth noting. So, that's what we're going to start with right now. We are going to do scrap smelting, spending 1 endeavor to scrap smelt. So, with scrap smelting, here we go. As you can see here, we would like a 10 plus, so we'll do this with lightning, since lightning gets the +1, since she's got otherworldly luck. So it'd be great to get a 10 plus. However, I need... well, we'll see how much iron I can get. Here we go. That's a 7, so you can spend 3 scrap, get 1 iron. We will do that. Spending 3 scrap brings us down to 8, so we get another iron. So we're at 8. That's 1 endeavor. We'll spend another endeavor. Again, 5 brings us down to 5 scrap. We get another iron. That's 4 iron. Spend another endeavor. When I say we're at 5 scrap, we can do this one more time. So whatever. Just now I got the 9. Oh wait, it was a 10 plus. So either way. So we were at 11, down to 8, down to 5. Okay, so we're down to 3. No, down to 2 scrap left. 2 scrap left and 5 iron. So 2 scrap, 5 iron. Awesome. I think that's how much I needed. Okay, so now we have a lot of endeavors left. All right. So here we go. Let's start making stuff. Here we go. We're going to go to the stone circle first. And from the stone circle, we're going to go ahead and make ourselves some screening horns, which cost a spiral horn and a scrap. So let's make that. So here's the spiral horn that we got. And we had 2 scrap left. Now we're down to 1 scrap. We have 1 scrap left, which is probably a broken lantern. We'll just say it is. You know what? I forgot to write down what the scrap actually was, but we'll just assume it's broken lanterns. Okay. And then we get the screaming horns. So there's the screaming horns. Part of the screaming antelope set. Have it on someone already. Again, we're making it because we're trying to make another set. Not of screaming antelope. We want the Warlord armor. So that's part 4 of 5 for the Warlord armor. We need one more thing. What is that other thing for the Warlord armor? Well, let's go to the blacksmith. All right, blacksmith. We need this here. Lantern greaves, which is 1 iron and 5 leather. Oops. So it costs 1 iron and 5 leather. I did this out of order, my bad. Let's quickly make some leather. All right, here we go. Making some leather. Going to the leather worker here. So leather worker, leather making, spend any number of hide to add equal number of leather storage to the settlement storage. Awesome. So we'll spend an endeavor to do leather making right there. Now let's go ahead and make a whole bunch of leather. So we're converting our 1 extra pelt from the storage to 1 leather. This is 4 leather. This is 5 leather, right? So 5 leather in total, because there's 4 pelts here. 2, 3, 4 pelts. That's 5 leather in total. We're going to turn this crab spider. So you can see crab spider also counts as a hide. So good job, crab spider. Way to count as a hide. That's 6 leather. This is actually a vermin. Why did I put it over there? So 6 leather. 2 more monster hide. 8 leather. In total. Right? Yes. Basic resources. Basic. So we've just made 8 leather. Now let's go to the blacksmith. Alright. Blacksmith, here we are. The lantern greaves. 1 iron, 5 leather. So we'll spend 5 of that leather. And 1 iron. That leaves us with 4 iron. Alright. And we get ourselves the lantern greaves. So there's the lantern greaves. If we can build it together, we get the +2 movement, which I think we'll be able to do. Now, with that, with the Lantern Greaves, where is his... right here. Here was the Zimbato guy, or he was using bow last time. So, I don't know exactly how I'm going to build it, but Rawhide Headband will go away. Screaming Thing will go right there. Continue with our placard, our Phoenix placard, and going to have to put Lantern Greaves somewhere on his build. He's not going to wear the bow anymore. I was just giving him the bow last time. This person, the Warlord armor, it's a lot of things are going to change. The Screaming Antelope person's probably not going to wield the Lantern Halberd anymore. I still have the King Spear, so this person might wield the King Spear, so I can try, you know, to get this thing going. I can't... yeah, so the Survivor Lantern's probably going to have to go someplace like there or something. I don't know. I'm going to have to try to build it out like that, with the Survivor Lantern above this or here. I'll figure it out. Either way, Warlord armor is now complete. So, Screaming Horns, Lantern Bracers, Phoenix Placard, Lantern Mail, and Lantern Greaves, which gives the Warlord armor. Now, the way this Warlord armor works is it's just 5 overall armor to everything. Every hit location will have 5. Normally, if you look at like the Screaming armor here, this says it just adds to hit locations. That's not how this works. This just makes everything a 5. Now, what's awesome about the Warlord armor is it's +1 speed, +1 luck when attacking with axes. And when you critically wound, everyone's going to gain +1 survival and +2 strength until the end of the round, which is amazing. So now we have the Warlord armor, which, again, Lantern Halberd is considered an axe, right? Where is it? It's not on this person. Yeah, so Lantern Halberd is... oh, no, it's not. Lantern Halberd's not considered an axe? Oh. Okay, that kind of sucks. Lantern Halberd's just considered a spear. Okay, well, either way, I wasn't planning on using the Lantern Halberd the whole time. This person with the Warlord armor is going to be using a Oxidized Lantern Glaive as soon as I get the Oxidized Lantern Glaive. So, right now, for this next year, until I can get this Lantern Glaive at all, I don't even have one, but until I can get that figured out, I guess I was just assuming the Lantern Halberd was an axe. So that's dumb that it's not. So I need a Lantern Glaive. Anyway, great. We've got everything figured out. That's amazing. So this is all done. This is all done. Perfect. Lantern armor. Awesome. Now, we still have 4 iron left. So let's go back to that blacksmith. Going back to the blacksmith, we want... well, what could I don't have any leather and I don't have any bone. Well, I don't have any leather. There's no way for me to get leather. I could make the Lantern Glaive now, but there's no way of me getting leather, right? I have another crab spider. That would give me 1 more leather, but I would need 2 leather. Yeah, there's no way for me to make this Lantern Glaive right now. So that sucks. So we're just going to make a beacon shield, which is 2... or yeah, no, I have leather left, right? I only used 5 of the 8. Should I make a beacon shield or a Lantern Glaive? Because I have 3 leather left right now. I could save 1 leather and make a Lantern Glaive as opposed to a beacon shield. Should I make... man, yeah, see, even though I thought everything out, I just assumed that this Lantern Halberd was also an axe, because the Lantern Glaives are also axes. So, what would I be doing if I made... so I've got the Zimbato, the bow, and the halberd. So I would just... I guess I would give the tank... yeah, I guess the tank would wear rawhide and have a Lantern Halberd. Would be nice because Lantern Halberd is a lantern. He wouldn't need to carry around that lantern anymore. He is carrying it around right now. That's why he didn't have any weapons last time. Not like it matters. Most of the time I'm just going to be blocking anyway. But with the lantern shield, or whatever, the oxidized or beacon shield, I would get block 2 and +2 to all hit locations. Beacon shield is a lot nicer. It's not like I struggled to take down an antelope, and I could easily make one next time. Would I be able to oxidize? I can't oxidize now. Nah, you know what? We're gonna go with the beacon shield, right? Yeah, let's go with the beacon shield. This could be a mistake, actually. You know what? Yeah, if anybody feels like this is a mistake and I should have made the lantern glaive before I made the beacon shield, feel free to tell me, because I'm at a loss, actually. I feel like I should make the glaive just because I could start leveling axe proficiency. But at the same time, beacon shield is really good. Man, I'm at such a loss. All right, I'm going beacon shield. I'm going beacon shield. So beacon shield, we use the remaining 2. We use 2 more iron. Leaves us at 3 iron, or 2 iron left. So we have 2 iron left, which is just enough to make the lantern glaive next time. So 2 iron left, 3 of our last leather. That would use it all up, and then 4 bones. So the legendary horns, I have the AI card right here representing legendary horns. Yeah, so as you can see, I just left out the AI card because we're going to fight another antelope, so I didn't put away all his stuff. But this represents the strange resource, the actual legendary horn strange resource, which is a bone. And then I've got 2 shank bones and 1 monster bone here. So that will account for the 4 bones for the lantern, or the beacon shield, which I already had it out. Here's beacon shield. Like I said, it's really good. It adds +2 to all hit locations and has block 2. So I feel it's better. I mean, we're gonna fight one more antelope, and then we've got the butcher, and hopefully I can make a lantern glaive before I fight the butcher. So there's the beacon shield. We've made quite a bit of stuff though. This is actually really good. And then we're going to spend the bladder and the screaming brain to get back our 2 monster grease that we had to lose. Had to discard to get stuff. Now remember, we also got that. And we made so much stuff. Yeah, look at all this. We made monster grease, beacon shield, screaming horns, lantern greaves. We didn't make that king spear, so I still got a cyclops fly and a monster organ left over. So I don't think I'm going to be using them, so I'm just going to leave 1 monster organ. And that's actually cyclops fly. Yeah, cyclops fly. That's our first one. So we have 2 iron left, which is enough to make the glaive. So we'll make it next time with the leather and everything. So, man, I don't know. I feel like I should have made the glaive just to get this axe. Just to start doing axe proficiency. I don't know. Leave a comment. I'm really stuck. They're both great. They're both really good. I don't know. Okay. Now we have 1, 2, 3, 4. We have 6 endeavors left. So what are we going to do with these 6 endeavors left? Well, we're going to do some cheesiness. All right, now that we have the barber surgeon here that we just got last time for having pottery, you can see we can make all this new stuff. Barber surgeon's cool. I mean, the elder earrings are pretty much the only thing you wanted to be making. I don't know. There's some other stuff, but trepanning or treepanning. I don't know. Trepanning. Trepanning. I don't know. This is what we're going to be doing. We're going to be rolling on this chart. Let's find someone to roll on this chart. He's going to do it 5 times. Or she. Do I want Nolan to just do it? I mean, he just got Monster Claw. He's an Orator of Death with Monster Claw. Win has... I don't want Tara to do it. Maybe we'll just do it with Lucas. No, I don't want Lucas to do it. I don't want Lucas or Tara to do it. Who's on the back? No one. So these two are out. Yes. Lucas and Tara, you're out. I don't want Arrow to do it. That was on the back of one of them. So, Win has acro... I don't want Nolan to do it either. Whatever. Let's just do it with Win. Alright. Alright, Win. Let's go. Neat. You're going to be doing a lot of treppaning. Here we go. So, an auger gingerly applied to the skull of the survivor is used to drill through the bone in the dangerous pursuit of remedies by releasing blood built up in the brain. Okay. Sure. Let's go ahead and do this with Win. So we're spending one endeavor to do this. What happens? A 3. She cured a disorder. Cool. She didn't have any. Let's do a number. Let's go again. So this will be the second time with her. 4. She's gonna cure another disorder. She didn't have any. Let's do a third one. 4. She's gonna cure a disorder. She didn't have any. Let's do this a 4th time. How about that? Please? Can we get a fighting art or something? A 9. Cure intracranial hemorrhage. Okay, you didn't have it. 5th time. You get a fighting art. 5. You cured a disorder. Okay, good job, Win. You did nothing, but you did this 5 times. Good for you. Should I do it a 6th time? I mean, I kind of wanted the random fighting art. No, you're not going to do it a 6th time. I need to cook. Okay, good job, Win. You did it 5 times. It's probably looking very stupid, but I'll tell you. Spending our last endeavor to do cooking. Just regular old cooking. So we're doing this one. We're not going to be cooking any of the resources or insects or anything. Not this time. We're just doing regular old, just cooking. So you spend 1 organ and 1 bone to cook. So we got these organs and a bone right here. Monster organ and a skull. There we go. Spending those. And so we're making the gruel, stone gruel. During the next hunt phase, ignore starvation. Cool. That's what we'll do. Ignore starvation. I was really worried. Got really lucky that the antelope didn't run back to starvation. So if it happens this time, we're going to ignore it. I'm just going to mark down that I did that. Because now, yeah, we're in Lantern Year 20. Yeah, so we did the Watcher, then we're 21, now we're 22. We did the Stone Gruel. Stone Gruel. Okay. We're good. We made Stone Gruel. Okay, now we're at the check milestones thing. So when you check milestones, has someone survived treppaning 5 times? Well, yes. Someone has survived treppaning. We're checking this milestone. When a survivor survives the treppaning Barber Surgeon endeavor 5 times, you can't even die from it. So I don't even know why this is even a thing. You literally can't die from that. So what a bad design that is. I think, oh, it doesn't matter. Talked about that when I was reviewing the white boxes and Echoes of Death. But yeah, you can't even die from it. So whatever. Okay. Now, so the permanent effects. Slip surgery has been So here we go. They get this. So permanently add the Infinite Lives fighting art to your fighting art deck. The survivor gains the Infinite Lives fighting art. So they have Infinite Lives fighting art. Good job, Win. Infinite Lives. Infinite Lives to go along with your acrobatics. Alright, so what is the Infinite Lives fighting art, you ask? Well, here is the Infinite Lives fighting art. Pretty cool, the Infinite Lives fighting art. This is a good one. In a very broken good way. Very broken. So, here's Infinite Lives. You can't create any new memories. You cannot gain new fighting arts or disorders. when you would gain one, instead gain a new lifetime. Give yourself a new name and a once per lifetime reroll. Gain +1 survival for naming. Gain the reroll regardless of principle. So you can only have one reroll at a time, but you gain it regardless of principle. So that goes in our deck here. So what does that mean when you gain it regardless of principle? Well, I did protect the young. I mean, if you've been following all the episodes, yeah, I did protect the young. And protect the young lets us do the intimacy. You get to pick the higher number on the intimacy, which is good. Survival of the fittest is the other option. Those give everyone once-in-a-lifetime rerolls. Now, this person will have access to a once-in-a-lifetime reroll now whenever they go to gain a fighting art. So, I can't gain disorders or fighting arts anymore with this person. She's only going to have acrobatics from now on. I don't even think I'm ever going to send her out on another hunt because I just want... All I really wanted was to add that fighting art to the deck. Now, if I never take her out on a hunt, how am I supposed to gain fighting arts? Well, let's look at our innovations here. Now, I've added, whatchamacallit, Dung Beetle Knight. So here's Dung Beetle Knight's innovation, which I have. I can't innovate anymore, but this is how I'm going to do it. I have the Roundstone training here, so you can just spend an endeavor and spend one resource and roll 1d10. And then you gain motion sickness. You pretty much gain a fighting art or a disorder, guaranteed, by doing Roundstone training. So it's a very cheesy way of me milking out the once-in-a-lifetime rerolls, because I have the once-in-a-lifetime reroll now on win. So whenever I feel something's necessary for me to reroll, I'll spend her thing, and then I'll just have her do Roundstone training. And it will just cost me one resource, and I get my reroll back, which is just ridiculous. As if anybody just saw my Dung Beetle Knight, the Hidden Crimson Jewel, yeah, like that item gets so underpowered because they don't know how to balance games. But whatever, this is not a review. Anyway, if you don't add Dung Beetle Knight, and say you bought Echoes of Death or whatever, and you're wondering how to utilize it, you can also do drums. Drums literally can just give you Rhythm Chaser for just one endeavor. So that's even more broken than spending the resource. Because now, had she had Rhythm Chaser, or had I had Synchronized Strike already, I couldn't use drums, but she doesn't. She's a brand new person. So that's just basically going to let me just keep getting these rerolls. So now, the once-in-a-lifetime rerolls on one person, which can refresh, is broken. All out broken. However, there's a lot of just crazy crap that I just want to avoid. Now, I'm not gonna abuse this, but at the same time, I have never ever gotten a whatchamacallit. I've never gotten the stupid Portcullis and then get the perfect Slayer. I've never even gotten close. One time I got the Portcullis key, but then that same campaign I never got the thing to open it. So that if that comes up, that'll be one of the times I spend a once in a lifetime reroll. The other reason why I might want to spend a lifetime reroll is just in case something crazy happens for just ludicrous randomness. I'll mitigate the randomness. Now, I know what you could do with this, but I'm not going to do that. There's things you could do with, like, Nightmare Training, and you could continually do that. I don't feel like doing that. I'm not going to break the game. I'm going to use Infinite Lives to mitigate random death for randomness. I'm just using it as, like, the same reason you would do, the Principal Society that gives you the rerolls all the time. So it's the same idea. You use the rerolls to... There are people, you could just abuse them. You could just use them for everything. This is a refreshable abuse, but I don't feel like doing it that way. It's just going to be, for me, it's just a safety net. Or a randomness against death, and maybe at the chance that I might be able to find a Portcullis key, and then actually go to the gate, and then you can still roll bad on that and not use the key. I don't know. So if that happens, it's the only time I think I'm going to use it. To either get the Thundercaller, some crazy thing. I'm only going to use it for craziness. So we'll see. Anyway, that's the end of the settlement event. Turned out great. So I'm glad. It could have been bad. We got to craft everything. I could have failed scrap smelting, but awesome. So next we'll fight Antelope one more time. Try to make that Lantern Glaive. If people think that the Lantern Glaive, if I should have made the Lantern Glaive, just tell me, and maybe I'll switch back. Maybe I'll switch from the Beacon Shield to the Lantern Glaive. I don't know. I'm very open to it. Like I said, I don't have an axe to gain axe proficiency, and I probably should be trying to gain it. Otherwise, I'm going to have to use Nightmare Training to try to get it. So I'm open to it if people sway me in the other direction. Otherwise, thank you so much. It's, again, so humbling, and I'll see you in the next Lantern Year.